Hey, Spuddies, Potato Whiskey here, and welcome to Civilization 7. Now, today we're going to be testing a little bit of a theory here. Now, I was under the impression that when you select a growth bonus here, when you select one of these town focuses, the town will continue to grow. But I got a lot of comments in my previous video, the one where I'm like, I don't think Britain is very great, with Ada Lovelace, right? Where I'm trying out Ada Lovelace in the modern age. There was a particular set of things that I was saying about towns that a lot of people took issue with. And the main thing is that when you select one of these things, the town stops growing. And so we're going to put that to the test today, just so that we can because I don't know if I made that assumption. I don't remember testing it. Maybe I'm wrong, right? So let's actually just test it out. Because I read those comments and I was like, hold on a minute. I'm sure the towns grow when you select a specialization. I was so sure. But before I wanted to make sure, right? Just to be sure. Anyway, we're playing on a very low difficulty, and the AI is kind of settled in an annoying way, which is probably very relatable. So we're dealing with a little bit of an invasion over here in Bactria. That's fine. So Sparta says it will grow in 15 turns. Now it's on the growing town focus. Now where this is coming from is experience in my games. So let me explain why I thought that this was the case, right? Because I've played a lot of hours of Civilization 7, and I have seen my towns with specialization grow. That is something I truly believe. Now I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I've seen that happen. And it's also an inference, right? It makes no sense for this. It makes no sense for this thing here to say the town will grow faster. Okay? If the town does not grow on these ones, what it would make sense for this to say is the town will grow on this setting. Now, complaints about the UI aside, it might actually be the case that, I feel like I'm crazy. I'm taking crazy pills. So we're gonna end the turn again, right? Here's a militaristic attribute point. Free war support, sure. So I've put some fish into Sparta to see if it'll grow. Oops. It's fine. Okay, so it's going to grow in 10 turns now. So I'm going to give Sparta I'm going to try out urban center, right? Will a town grow with the urbans? Now it says it's going to grow in 14 turns. Let's keep an eye on this, right? People say the town has a number, but it doesn't actually end up growing. And so let's put that let's find out. To be sure. So it's still 14 turns. We switch it back and forth. It still says 14 turns. Wait, what? I swear I've seen my towns grow. I'm not crazy. I've seen my towns grow. Now it says it's growing in 12 turns when I built that granary. Okay. Have I been gaslit by the game? What is going on here? How have I just never noticed this? There's no way. There's no way the town doesn't grow. I refuse to believe it that it's programmed like that. This town should be growing. What? It's not growing. Why isn't it growing? It should be growing. Oh my god. No. There's no way. There's no way it works that way. It's a mistake. It's a bug. It's got to be a bug. That's not how it's supposed to work. Why would this be worded this way? Oh my god, this changes so many of my strategies that are based around the concept that towns with a specialization will still grow. No way. When a town is in a growth mode, it receives a 50% growth bonus. This prevents the town from growing, sending its food to connected cities. Oh my god. I can't believe I made this mistake. Okay, this actually massively changes the way that I think about town specializations. I'm really glad I realized this before. Thank you guys for pointing this out to me. I can't believe. What do you mean the town doesn't grow? What do you mean? Why would you tell me it's growing in 12 turns? This has been misleading me. I was like, yeah, my towns, and I've seen towns grow. I don't understand. This fucking game, dude. Why would you show this number here if the town isn't growing? That's crazy. That's insane. I'm mad. What the hell? What? Okay, now urban center is trash and growing town is. Why would I ever specialize my towns in the antiquity age? I can't believe this. I've been gimping my towns this whole time, and I had no idea because the game wasn't telling me properly. Because the game is like, yeah, I'm growing, bro. Why would you say, I thought it was that it duplicated the food and sent it to the capital city. Why would you not? This is so terrible. How would you not explain this better in the UI? How have I lived? This is not, this, the game has been lying to me. And a lot of people could be like, oh, all the town's food is sent to connected cities. Yeah, but it doesn't say the town won't grow, right? Can you see how, if you're increasing a town's growth by 50% in a growing town, that implies that the town is growing here, right? When it's in this mode. right? It does not imply that the town can only grow in this mode. And this number implies the town is growing. And Jesus Christ. You know what I think it is? Some of the towns that I specialized didn't have a connected city, so they were growing. That's what was happening. I think that's what was happening. I think it was, I had some towns that were that were specialized but weren't connected. Oh my God. I'm actually so angry. Why is it worded why is it phrased and presented in this way? Why would you do this? It's so bad. I hate to be this critical of the game, but it's actually just what the fuck? Dude, I can't believe that. First of all, I'm in awe of myself for making that mistake. Second of all, I'm in awe of the game for letting me make that mistake. How do you let me make that mistake? How has no one pointed this out to me before? I've got 600 hours in this. What am I at right now? I've got 512 hours in this game. How did I not notice this? It's because there was enough information reinforcing the false belief. There was enough, this number right here was reinforcing the false belief. The implication that the town will still grow in here because of this was reinforcing the false belief. And the idea and the fact that some of my specialized towns were growing because they weren't connected to cities was this changes a lot about some of my guides that I need to go back and reassess some of the guides I've made. I need to go back, and there's a couple of guides I had in the pipeline that need to change now. I can't believe that. I just assumed the game was telling the truth to me and never bothered to check. I was just yeah, the game isn't lying to me. It's fine. It's going to grow in I click this. Also, the city banner disappearing is so annoying. And that was a bug that was introduced with the hotfixes, which is even more infuriating. What? Civilization 7 lies to you. The game lies to you, dude. I can't believe this. Anyway, I love you all very much. Thanks for keeping me honest. Thanks for pointing out my mistakes. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.